Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is your boy Beast Gamer Kuma here with Emochi.
Hi.
As of right now, this is our new segment for Born with a Controller, where I've been wanting to interview this lovely lady for the longest time. I have gone into battle, as you've seen in many of my YouTube YouTube videos on Overwatch. Sadly, I stopped playing for a while, but we're not going to get into that. But she is top-notch in both Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, and League of Legends, where I first met her. But other than that, Emochi, how are you tonight?
Peachy.
Peachy, what have you been up to lately?
Playing Overwatch comps.
Oh, nice. Who's your main?
I bounce around. I basically fill up whatever role that isn't taken. Usually it ends up being a healer role or some kind of a tank role.
Ah, yes, the healer role that most people see as deadly and also merciless.
No, the healer role, aka a girl's role.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Yes, the girl role gamer. But we come to the point in our lives, thank God, that everybody is just known as gamers. At least
Listen, bitch, I want to win. How about that? Instead of being female or not, I want to win, so I will fucking play the healer if I have to.
There you go. Well, that's a damn good attitude. And with that being said, let's get right into this. What is your first gaming memory? Like, what was the first time you picked up whatever, a controller, keyboard, and what game would that be?
Nintendo Track and Field. What?
The fuck?
No,
Really?
seriously, it was the mat from way back in the day.
Oh my God, that infamous mat. Yes, I remember. We used to cheat on that thing by just slapping my hands.
Hell yeah. You don't even need to slap your hands. There was a trick. All you do is just hover your feet slightly above the actual pad, and then you just tap it real quick, and it quadruples the speed of your person.
Damn, you found the game genie of the damn trackpad.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging you. You freaking found the mod for the damn trackpad. That's insane.
Don't judge that shit. You just beat everybody, and you're like, what happened? How did you run that? I don't know.
I'm mad it was track and field, though. Damn. Well, being that as it may, where did you find yourself as a game? What was that game that made you concrete that you were born with a controller? That you just...
Street Fighter.
Get out!
Yeah, I played Street Fighter at a old candy shop by this old church place. It was like a candy shop slash, just a place a bunch of kids used to go to. Yeah. And there was a bunch of arcade machines that they had. They had Street Fighter, they had Mortal Kombat, and I distinctly remember Street Fighter was the one that did it.
Oh snap! Who did you first play with?
And I remember playing Guile as my first pick.
Oh my God, you were Sonic booming people, Jesus.
No, I was not.
Really?
I was not.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you wasn't a charge fighter yet.
No, I waited for an opening whenever somebody jumped, because that was the ish back then. Yeah. So as soon as they jumped, I just did the Sonic kick.
The flash kick. Oh my God.
Disgusting.
Oh, that had to be disrespectful to anti-air.
It was.
Oh God.
I remembered a lot of the kids wanted to play, and I remember with my first quarter, I think I won every single match against every single person there.
So did you kind of like have like a whole demigod kind of feel that had them all bow their quarters to you?
Yeah, and also a lot of the woman of the shop, she was really impressed. She said, "Oh my God, you're so good. See, girls can play video games just as good as guys."
This is also true. Well, since we're segueing into that subject, how did that affect your gameplay as you progressed through the years? Like, being a woman in gaming, I know we heard the stories many times, but this is your turn to tell your side of the whole situation. How did you feel growing up with that?
I knew I was good to begin with. Mm-hmm. Like, I was very adaptable with a lot of the games that I played from many genres. And I think I never really thought about the whole gender thing too much. Okay. So, at least when I gamed. At home, and it's a different life, because, in an Asian culture, you have males are significantly more treasured than females. Uh-huh. So I thought that in the gaming field, since I'm significantly better than my male counterparts, this is a place where I can shine and choose to be something that I'm expected I choose to be against something that I'm expected.
I like that. I like that a lot. So pretty much you just enhanced your abilities and not worrying about the hype of being a female in gaming.
I didn't even know there was supposed to be a challenge in
Ah.
that kind of like respect because I thought, as long as you're good, that's all that matters, right?
This is true. This is what I try to tell people for years. As long as you can play, I don't give a goddamn what gender you are. Just don't fuck it up.
Yep.
Pretty much. So, I don't want to assume that fighting games were your favorite genre, but did it lead you to other things? Or like, what is really your favorite genre in the gaming community?
Back in the day, fighting games was my ish.
Oh.
It was my thing up until I was about 20, I'd say about 23, 24. And then I started getting into PCs.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Should I bow down to the PC Master Race?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. Good. My knees hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so what led you
Okay.
into PC, though? Like, what games on the PC that caught your fancy?
Well, I had a bunch of, when I used to work at GameStop, I wanted to see what all the hype was about the PC.
Yeah.
And I had a few coworkers that were playing City of Heroes.
Wow.
So I had built a really old rinky-dinky computer out of like really cheap parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I started playing City of Heroes.
Okay.
And that was pretty fun. Like, that was my first experience in MMOs. Everything was pretty casual, nothing was serious, the whole spiel.
Yeah. I feel you.
And then WoW happened.
Oh, God, you're not another WoW victim like me. Jesus.
Yeah, so I had two of my really good friends from City of Heroes, who I'm still friends with, by the way.
Gotcha.
They're like, hey, we're going to go play WoW, and WoW is fantastic, because they got into the beta, and I didn't get into the beta, because I really wasn't. I was more into a fighting game still at that point, when I started the PC.
Yes.
And I said, okay, fine, I'll try this whole WoW thing, whatever. That was the biggest mistake of my life. Woo!
Okay, let me ask this one question, because I ask this people all the time that played WoW. Their first night, after you played your first game of WoW, what was your funk level? And what day did you finally get off of WoW?
Actually, I wasn't really addicted to WoW when I first started.
Okay.
Like, when I played it moderately, much like I did with City of Heroes.
Yeah.
I didn't really get seriously into it until, I would say, about a year or two down.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I met a good group of friends who played Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Ooh.
And those guys had a bunch of other buddies that played Counter-Strike and WoW at the same time. So then I transferred to their server. And then that's when things got really serious.
Oh,
That's
my God.
when I was open to the doors of rating and like serious rating, like top 3 kind of in the server at the time, which was a big deal. The content was pretty hard.
I'm picturing in my head a werewolf transformation of Emochi being casual, having a little bit of fun to like over 9,000.
Yeah, that was. I think I've always had it in me. I mean, I can tell from my competitiveness in fighting games that
Yeah.
that was already inside
So you
my
had
soul.
that gaming monster already hidden in there.
Yeah, I just needed somebody to unlock that shit and let it go.
What would you feel was your biggest accomplishment in any game? Like, what was like the one that made you feel like super proud, a sigh of relief, and you took a big swig of wine or something?
Oh God. Okay, I went into a Dead or Alive tournament
Ooh.
when I was at Katsucon, just for fun.
Yeah.
I didn't really give a shit like what's going on. I was like, whatever, I play Dead or Alive pretty well. I'm just gonna have fun with this.
Okay.
I was the only fucking girl there. I just want to say that. That was annoying because I was like, what? Where the girls at? What's up, girl?
Oh shit.
So anyway, I competed, and my first match, it was a complete sweep. I had perfects on the guy both rounds.
God damn.
The guy couldn't even stand. He was like, what the fuck happened?
Who was your main?
And the people were like, oh shit. I used Bayman and Ayane.
God damn. I was a Jan Lee fighter, but alright, continue.
Yeah, I sweep the floor with Ayane first, and then my next round I used Bayman, and a lot of the guys were like, "Oh, Bayman, what?"
Jesus.
Because
Christ.
usually I'm a girl, they assume that I'm gonna pick the prettiest. Oh my god!
Oh,
I'm
you're
so
gonna be
pretty.
using Kasumi. Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
Oh my god, stop. But then
Did you
just
like that flower twirl counter?
oh shit! I thought that was Aya. That was Kasumi. Yeah, but then
Oh, that was Kasumi.
yeah, you bitch slapped him, didn't you? Huh?
Oh, I fucking wrecked him.
Nice.
He got the good old Bayman grapple twist, arm breaking shit.
I kid you not. Real quick, funny story. Back in Broadway City Arcade days, I had threw my hands up. I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom, and this eccentric young man came up and started whooping our ass with Morrigan. What made it eccentric was he was gay. I'm not gonna lie, but every time during the scenes, he would do her moves.
But was he crossplaying?
No, he was not cosplaying. This was way before that kind of era really blew up. I was still in high school, but he kept on making the sound effects like, oh, yeah, that. I was like, oh man, he's making me uncomfortable. But he was whooping our ass, so we had to give him our respect. But I was like, God damn.
Isn't that all that matters though? As long as they're good.
And that's when I came to the conclusion that, you know what, don't matter who the hell you are, you're a badass. I had to give it up to the dude. While other dudes were making fun of him, I was like, yeah, make fun of him. He's gonna whoop your ass with the cutest character in the goddamn game.
Yep.
So
a lot of people have a lot of salt over certain characters that they think are quote unquote not real characters or easy mode characters.
It's more like the people I guess they play with that they feel they shouldn't be beaten by that person. It's like that whole, I guess I would say society puts that in our heads. That, yeah, I'm a guy, I'm a badass, I play video games, so I should be undefeated until a girl comes on and whoops their ass. Impossible!
Or until a very dainty little man with a very light voice and soft-spoken beats their ass. And they're like, what happened?
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, they got like this, what? He cheated.
Exactly. He cheated. He must have did something. It's not possible, which we call...
He used a cheesy character. He got a cheesy combo.
I think that's when the salt happened.
Yeah, the gaming community is very salty.
It's weird, especially in FGC. It's weird. But...
it's like people have their pride challenged.
In the wrong areas. Like, you hold on to something in the wrong areas. Sometimes you just gotta take an L and just walk away, man. Seriously.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna be better than you. You just gotta deal with it.
Message.
Or just keep on practicing and be better than them.
Yep.
So
that's true.
After all that, so you went from fighting games to MMO. What led you to the MOBA?
When I was playing WoW, I met a couple of dudes that were interested in Dota at the time.
Okay.
And I said, hey, what's Dota? You guys play it every time after raid. And they're like, hey, you should come and we'll teach you how to play Dota. Jesus Christ, that was the biggest learning curve of my life.
Who you telling? I remember playing Dota on Warcraft 3. And the only reason
Dota did not have a bot mode.
No, it did not.
You fought players at all times, no matter what level you were. And there was no level matchmaking system. Yep.
One lane.
Stay in there as long as you can.
And you get fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. I mean, it's weird that you talk about these. You went through different genres of gameplay. So it was like, was the transition... I know it's a stupid question, but was the transition hard for you?
No.
You found that little mechanic that kind of connected it all, right? Because it seems like a lot of it was competitive for you. Like, you went from fighting game to MMO to MOBA, but technically they were all like fighting games in a way.
Yeah, I'm very competitive. I aim to win.
I like that. You see an opposition, you just like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do get salty and I do have occasional bouts of rage back in the day. Not anymore though, but now I'm more like, whatever.
I don't know. I have a video. That wasn't whatever.
Nowadays it's more like, whatever. I ain't even mad, but you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker! He pinned me. Son of a bitch!
The payload is on the way.
Coverage.
You just hit him. No, you kind of put on a captain's hat sometimes and be like, get down and get in there, you fight, you son of a... I'll be like, yes, Captain. Yes.
Ulting, going now. Going now. Smash them all, yeah!
Hell yeah.
Nice job, well done.
I'm so very supportive, stop lying. I'm the most gentle butterfly you'll ever see. Sorry, I can't even say that with a straight face.
I know you can't, because I'm thinking like murder potato.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think about murder potato. Just a potato with a big scimitar.
Well, when I'm in game mode and I really want to fucking win,
Yeah.
I get into that. We need to do whatever the fuck it takes to win.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I have put a lot of my rage aside for the most part. Like, even in comps nowadays, it's like, whatever. We all know the Overwatch community has very questionable people sometimes.
Yes, very
But
questionable people.
I try not to let that get to me anymore. Mostly because it's a game. Who the fuck cares?
Now, on to a more personal matter. Do you feel, like real life versus the gaming community, do you feel that you have a stronger bond with friendships online or versus the real world?
It's a hit and a miss, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, much like real life situations, you're gonna find people you won't like.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna find people that you connect with immediately.
Gotcha.
So, much like in my own personal life in a social setting, I'll probably find one or two people that I like out of maybe 20, 30 people.
Okay. That makes sense. That's really good. So what are you currently playing now?
I just finished my dailies for Heroes of the Storm, and god damn, I forgot how easy that shit was. Ooh,
In what sense?
damn, that was easy. I just rolled my face on the keyboard and things happened.
Okay, so if we do
I haven't played that game in 3 months.
God damn. So it was just like a refresher course for you, pretty much like a simple appetizer.
That wasn't even an appetizer. And then again, I'm up against people who are quote-unquote significantly higher level than me, which doesn't really mean much in Heroes, because that just means that you put more hours into the characters.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, you got like, you're level 1,000 and some change, and I'm level 300 and some change, and I just wiped the floor with your ass, so I don't know. That means nothing, 'cause obviously skill caps are different.
Jesus Christ.
Because even in Overwatch, I can go against a level 1 person who's just starting the game, but they're amazing at FPSs. I would not stand a chance.
Okay. Well, I like to
Despite my level.
But yeah, despite your level. Yeah, I get that. I like to go past gaming sometimes. Like, do you have a gateway that led you to gaming, or was it the vice versa? Like, is there anime or something or cartoons that made you expand your world, or was gaming was the first catalyst before everything else?
Gaming.
Oh, gaming
From
was
the very
first catalyst?
beginning.
Oh, okay. And that was your gateway to other things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh. So what was the next genre that got you, like, piqued your fancy?
I would say anime, probably, after that.
I would assume the fighting games brought you to that.
Yeah, Street Fighter anime, and then it kind of like went on from Street Fighter anime to other anime.
Okay. Now, I want to let people know that, yes, besides Emochi being a talented gamer, she's also a talented artist. Her artistry is amazing.
And cook!
Okay, I was getting to...
No!
God, can I get to that, please? I want to get to that. We're trying to take the paces. I'm trying to set the mood right now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, you're crafting. Now, do you implement any of your geekdom into your crafting, or you just keep it a certain style?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Really?
I like just making pretty things.
Well, show us. Like, can you explain an example of pretty things that you have crafted?
Like, for instance, my Disney princess stuff. I was a firm believer of Disney princesses when I was a kid, obviously, like most kids nowadays, you know.
Oh, wow.
So I said, hey, I'm just going to make some Disney princess shit, and it seemed to work out pretty well because I have aesthetics with the idea of how I want things to look like on a piece of paper. So just put it in clay.
Okay. Oh, so you do clay. Oh, okay. So what kind of Disney princess stuff did you exactly make, though?
I made Belle, Ursula, Ariel, Aurora, Maleficent.
So
I made a few friends a Gudetama keychain.
Oh, wow.
And I made some May and Tracer angels for ornaments last Christmas.
Get out of here. Oh, that must have been beautiful. We're going to definitely pull that up for people to check out, if possible, if you have it anywhere to see.
I have it somewhere.
Okay, well, we're going to bug you about images to post up about that, and probably, do you have a place where people can buy stuff?
Yeah, my Etsy. It's
Ooh.
luminous underscore curiosity. Just look it up. If not, I'll just provide the link over so you guys can click on it later.
Gotcha. So who was your favorite Disney princess, if you could pick one, like your top 3?
The one with Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, jeez. Sleeping Beauty? No. Belle.
No.
Belle. Sorry, Belle.
Yeah.
I should know this.
Yep.
Really? Okay, Belle.
Okay.
So that would be what number?
In my defense, the reason why I liked her so much was because I loved reading books.
Ah.
I still do.
Okay.
I love reading books, and I said, hey, she's the one I'm very similar with at the time because I loved reading books. And on top of that, that ballroom scene was nuts. When it first came out, I was like 8 years old. Oh my god. I didn't even know what happened.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's either number 3 or are we saying number 1?
That would be my top 3. Probably number 2.
Okay, so who's the other one?
I kind of like Merida.
Who's that from? Wait, Merida.
Brave from Pixar and Disney.
Oh, yes. That was actually one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, she is amazing.
For obvious
And she is
reasons.
my favorite one.
Yeah, I think she broke the mold before Frozen with the whole didn't need a prince crap.
Yeah, she didn't even want to get married.
Yeah, she didn't. She was like, fuck that noise. I want to shoot arrows.
And let my hair be free in the wind.
Facts. Okay, we're going to put that as the top. So what's your third?
My third. Sounds cliche. I would say Mulan because she was probably the first Asian represented person that was in Disney. So I said, hey, let's do that.
Yeah, Ming-Na Wei did a great job doing the voice acting for her.
And Szechuan sauce. Fucking Szechuan sauce.
We really got to go to Rick and Morty with this.
Yes,
don't
we do.
That fucking Szechuan sauce. Yo, I heard they actually brought it back.
I want it.
Yeah, but they only brought it in like a big gallon for like one person or something like that.
I'm offended.
I am offended because that Szechuan sauce was the bomb.
Well, I can actually give you a better Szechuan sauce made from scratch, but whatever.
Now we're going into the segue to cooking, so talk about your cooking.
I like cooking.
And that's the end of that segment, apparently. So,
All right, that's nice.
Oh my god. What is your all-time favorite dish?
My mom's meatloaf.
Word. What kind?
It's
how she make
it's
this
a
meatloaf?
pork meatloaf.
A what? Oh, I'm sorry, I drew the little bit. You said pork meatloaf?
Yes, she makes a pork
How
meatloaf
come I
with
never had
ground
this
pork and tapioca powder and some fish sauce, eggs until it has like a nice consistency where it's a little chewy. Fish paste and salt and pepper. And then you steam it for 45 minutes and you're done.
God. And you know Food Wars Season 3 is about to start too, so that's just a little segue to that.
I can't watch Food Wars. I get hungry.
Who does it? I mean, it's a great freaking anime. I mean, my god. It has the best of both worlds. Sexual innuendos and food.
My waistline can't handle it.
Who's Ken? I got 3 spare tires. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's pretty much Food Wars is how I feel about most food. I love food.
So, to go into a dark turn of the gaming community, going back to that, what do you find that still needs to be changed?
People's attitudes.
In what sense?
I mean, a lot of people, we know that the gaming community, they're basically full of a bunch of trolls and very negative people and people who are stuck in old ways.
Yeah.
You see people who are constantly in like esports. You think, or regular games in general, you think that the female will usually generally play the healer role or the support role. Because you know why? They are not the ones who always need to represent how amazing they are.
They don't hardly, they believe that they hardly ever go into the front lines, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's completely the opposite with me, and I play extremely aggressive compared to other people.
Yeah.
Even my male counterparts.
Mmm.
So I've had multiple games in Overwatch where like, hey, you're a girl, why don't you play Mercy? Because I fucking killed everybody here, and what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, that has to be.
And they're like,
quite
I think you
annoying.
should give Mercy. And then the other guy who was playing Mercy was like, yeah, I think she's okay. And then I made it out of that fucking game with 62 eliminations.
Is it always a chore that you have to prove yourself before anybody be like, you know what, leave her alone, she knows what she's doing?
No, I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. As long as they understand after you play. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Usually, they can talk whatever the hell they want to. It doesn't matter. As long as I fucking win the game and they do their job, I don't give a shit what the hell comes out of their mouth.
It's a damn good attitude, to be honest. Straight up.
Because people will be people. People will say all sorts of stuff to trigger you online because that's just how they are.
Yeah, the keyboard cowboys, as they know.
And the power of anonymity really does give people a lot of safety behind the screen. You can't look at somebody. If I see somebody, 99.9% of the chance they won't come to my face and tell me, oh, you play only support roles. Bitch, do you want to get slapped?
Oh my god. She is scaring me, people. Hey, y'all seen me in person.
Yep.
Jeez.
But I'm serious. Like, no guy will come up to me and be like, oh, you play support roles? Unless you want to get your ass curb stomped, you better step back.
God damn. Damn, that's all I gotta say to that. I'm scared of you. Jesus. Tank girl,
Because
move
it's-
over.
Because it's offensive to a lot of women who play games and they can fill whatever role they want. They can play DPS, they can play tank, they can play healer, but the fact they get pigeonholed into these kind of support roles because they want to win and succeed for the team as a team player, therefore it makes them quote unquote fit that role all the time.
I'll admit, I was ignorant that one time in Halo 2 era when they finally added female Spartan characters, and I told my homegirl, why don't you play a female character? Oh, did she tore me a new one.
What does it matter what model she
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson that day. I still apologize to this day. We cool and all, but I still apologize. Like, yo, I'm really sorry for being a dick, for actually mentioning that, because that was really a dick move on my part.
Yeah, but I mean, it is nice for gaming communities or gaming in general, like the games, to have multiple models with the same exact move, with the same exact stats.
Yeah, that's true.
So in case you like one model better than the other, you would use that one, obviously.
Yeah, it was just a gender role skin for Spartans in Halo, so it didn't really give you any boost of power or anything like that. It was just like, okay, now you can tell that that's a girl and that's a guy.
Right, and it's very nice. Like, I like that concept. It's
I do
just,
too.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter what
I
the hell
just
you
felt
play.
bad for trying to force that upon her to choose that. Like, okay, you're a girl, you should pick a girl. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
It's okay. You'll be making it up for years.
Yeah, trust me, I know. She let it go, but I'm still like feeling guilty for even mentioning it.
No, honestly, if she's a gamer like me, she probably doesn't give a shit.
Oh no, she stopped. She's a lawyer now.
Nice.
Yeah, she's
Making that big money.
Oh hell yeah, she's doing really good for herself. But moving on, what games are you looking forward to in the near future right now? What is coming out that's tickling your fancy?
Battlefront, Dragon Ball Z, but I don't want to get a console yet.
They're pretty cheap right now, so you wouldn't have to spend that much either.
Tekken on the PC.
Oh, Tekken 7, you still haven't picked that up yet?
No, because life has been seriously busy, bro.
I'm just trying to let you know they having a Bandai sale going on right now where they dropped it down to like $29.99.
Yes, but the thing is that am I going to play it because I want to stop being a potato and be a buff potato?
Well, I mean, tomato, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I gotta say though, playing a lot of video games and playing a lot of fighting games, that really has got me working out hard.
Oh, hell yeah. Because honestly, you don't want to sit there like a potato without actually having some good working out, right? We knew a guy that played WoW for years. Like, he dedicated WoW, but he was a bodybuilder. So people got confused on how can you play WoW as many hours you are and still look buff. Because the dude probably puts that in his schedule, duh.
Yep.
So I feel you on that one. I don't want to be a lazy potato while playing video games because you start feeling worse and sluggish and your hand-eye coordination goes out the window.
Yeah, you want to be sharp physically and also strengthen out your core so your back doesn't hurt from sitting and play hours of gaming, obviously.
And your booty don't get flat.
That's right, we don't want a flat ass.
You, speaking of which, Genji.
Oh, man.
Yes, somebody's going to have a lovely Christmas this year. I said too much.
That body pillow, though.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. I feel sorry for anybody
Mm-hmm.
compared to Kenji's body pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure it has a butt like puff on the pillow.
It's got that nice ass, just saying.
Have you met the voice actor yet?
No, I have not, but I wish.
Oh yeah, he's a really nice dude. I actually got a picture with him.
I know, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, he was in Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. He played Goki.
Yes, he was.
Oh, he was dope. He's a cool guy.
I was like, what's this? His name is Gaku Space. Hey, it's the same dude who played Goku.
Yeah, I was like, yo, it's Goki. It's a freaking Akuma over there. And I was
Yeah, that movie was very interesting.
oh, hell yeah. It was pretty badass, though.
It was very well done, except for the fact I couldn't help myself. When I said this, I said, oh, look, he upgraded and he turned into a black man. That's just racist.
Yeah, well, to a demon, technically.
Well, black people are demons? Okay.
Hey!
not
Nobody's saying
racist.
that. Akuma's a badass. Leave him alone.
That's not racist.
Oh, Jesus. Well, the metamorphosis was shown when he was learning the dark
So
Hado.
he went from a tiny Asian man to a big buff black dude. Cool.
A big buff, badass black dude.
Still,
I can't keep a straight face.
I was like, what the hell happened?
The funny part is, I'm laughing that you mentioned that because I didn't even think about it. I was like, okay, it makes sense. He goes from one, nice human to a demonic black guy.
I mean, I get it. I know that, what's his name was? Joseph Ansa? Was that the guy's name?
Yeah.
He really wanted to be a part of this movie. He wanted to
I thought he was directing
be
it.
Akuma. He was directing it, but he also wanted to be part of the movie.
Yeah, he wanted to be Akuma because technically,
So he loves him.
Yeah, Goki looks totally different from his original form anyway, so I guess it made sense.
Absolutely, I guess. But I'm just saying. I was like, well,
Hey, even his
that
hair went
happened.
red. So there you go.
I was just like, well, I guess that happened.
Yeah, he got bigger, buffer, and his hair turned red.
Yeah.
So that was a big dark.
You gotta
Hado.
go watch that again.
Oh, I
Now
know.
you can never you can never unsee it now.
She made the movie racist, people. I can't unsee it now. I really can't. I can't. Oh God. Anyway.
Yep.
So we coming to the close of this segment. Special shout out
Yep.
to Emochi for joining us with her story, sharing her love of video games and all the stuff going on with it, and the comedic antics as always. But what I like to do at times is to ask you to leave something behind for future gamers out there, something like a quote or something that you want them to understand when coming into gaming.
Have really thick skin. None of these games are offline. Almost none of these games are offline anymore. You're going to have to deal with a lot of different personalities. I would say go out, talk to people. If you have social anxiety, go online, start talking to people, and start building up that thick skin, because one day you're going to have that one asshole that fucking triggers your ass and tilts you until it messes up the game for you. Don't let that happen.
I like that. Pretty much be prepared.
Tough up.
Somebody trying to troll you into fucking up.
Yep. Always remember the motto, do not feed the trolls.
Or as I call them, Baxters from Turtles.
Yep.
Because to me, they look like Baxter Stockman being a little mutated fly, buzzing around, like little bitches. Because Troll feels too strong to me. I want to make them small.
Well, he's basically like a mechanical rat. This doesn't do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yo, honestly, thank you again for sitting with us and sharing us your origin story of how you was born with a controller. It was lovely talking with you. And be sure to check out Emochi's YouTube channel. I'm going to put it all in the description box below. Also her Etsy page, where she has phenomenal arts and crafts for you to buy and purchase. And are you also taking requests from people or no?
Yes, commissions are open at the moment, so yay!
Yo, yay, enjoy her work, and I will see you. Maybe I'll interview you for the next Born with the Controller. As always, beast out.
Bye!
Mm.